Hi, ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Of course, I'm here and ready to help. What would you like to talk about or work on today?
Yes, ChatGPT. Now would like to discuss a fascinating and future focused topic. The future classroom, will AI become every student personal teacher?
Oh, that's a really cool topic. There's so much to unpack. I think you could explore how AI can personalize learning, adapt to different student needs, and maybe free up teachers to focus more on creativity and empathy. Does that vibe with what you're thinking, or do you want a different angle?
Yes. As you know, artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming education by providing personalized learning experience, instant feedback, intelligent tutoring system, and interactive education tools. As
That's a great
technology
start.
continues to advance, many people believe that every student could one day have an AI-powered personal learning assistant. However, this also raises important questions about the role of human teachers, creativity, emotional intelligence, and the future of education. So, in this discussion, I would like to explore how AI is changing classrooms, its opportunities and challenges, and whatever AI can truly become every student personal teacher. So that's it.
I Absolutely. So you can dive into the ways AI opens up personalized pacing and gives instant feedback, but also how it might risk reducing those spontaneous human moments in class. Talk about the need for teachers to guide students in critical thinking, creativity, and empathy, skills that AI can't fully replace. That's a really well-rounded feel.
Okay, can you tell me what does the future classroom look like in AI powered world?
Yeah, definitely. So, in an AI powered classroom, you'd see tools that adapt to each student's learning pace, like AI tutors that provide extra practice when needed. You might have virtual classrooms that offer simulations, gamified lessons, or real time language translation. And the teacher in that space becomes more of a guide, focusing on discussion, critical thinking, and emotional support. It's pretty exciting.
Okay, can AI truly become every student personal teacher? Why or why not?
Yeah, that's a big question. I think AI can definitely become an incredibly effective assistant, handling things like data, tracking progress, and offering personalized practice. But the teacher is still vital because they bring that human connection, judgment, and adaptability in complex social situations. So AI is a powerful partner, but not a full replacement.
Okay, how is artificial intelligence already transforming education today?
Yeah, so AI is really changing the game by automating administrative tasks, things like grading or student tracking, so teachers have more time to teach. Plus, AI is personalizing lessons, providing content suited to each student's strengths and weaknesses. And of course, it's giving access to education in places where resources were previously limited. So it's pretty broad, but really powerful.
Okay, what are the biggest advantage of using AI in classrooms?
Yeah, so one big advantage is personalization. AI can tailor lessons to each student so no one's left behind or bored. Then you've got instant feedback. Students can correct mistakes right away. AI also helps with data analysis. Teachers can spot trends and intervene early. And on top of that, AI can offer immersive experiences like virtual simulations. So it really enriches the classroom.
Okay, how can AI personalize learning for students with different abilities and learning styles?
Yeah, that's a really powerful aspect. AI can assess a student's strengths, like whether they learn best visually through reading or hands on practice, and then serve up content that fits them. So, a student who struggles with traditional lectures might get interactive simulations, while another might get advanced problem sets. It really bridges those gaps.
Okay, okay. So, what are the ethical concerns of using AI in education?
Yeah, one big concern is data privacy. Collecting so much student data can be risky if not handled properly. Then there's also the fear of bias. AI systems might reinforce inequalities if they're not designed carefully. And of course, there's the risk of reducing human interaction. If we rely too much on AI, we might lose those essential social skills. So it's all about balance.
Okay, how can school protect student privacy while using AI-powered learning tools?
Yeah, that's super important. Schools can protect privacy by using AI systems that are compliant with things like GDPR or COPPA. They can anonymize data, limit what's collected, and ensure data is encrypted. Schools also need to train teachers on how to safeguard student information and be transparent with parents and students about how data is used. So it's really a combination of tech and policy.
Okay, can you tell me
You're
what
welcome. If you
challenges?
need any,
Yes.
of course, I'm glad it helped. If you have any other topics you want to dive into, or if you need further help structuring the discussion, just let me know.
What challenges might schools face when introducing AI into classrooms?
Yeah, so one challenge is cost. Implementing AI tools can be expensive, especially for schools with limited budgets. Then there's the training. Teachers need time and support to really integrate AI effectively. And there's also a change management piece. Some parents or staff might be resistant to new tech, so schools need a thoughtful implementation strategy to keep everyone on board.
Okay, so how can AI support students with disabilities or special learning needs?
Yeah, that's a great point. Schools have to be intentional. AI shouldn't just be a replacement, but a tool that supports students in asking deeper questions, exploring their curiosity, and building critical thinking skills. So it's about guiding students on how to use AI as a partner, helping them analyze, question, and create, not just consume.
Okay, can you tell me, can AI make quality education more accessible to students in remote or underserved?
Absolutely. AI can be a game changer for remote learning, providing personalized instruction, real time tutoring, and even language translation. So, students who are in rural areas or who don't have a lot of access to qualified teachers can still get high quality support. It really helps level the playing field.
Okay, so what impact could AI have on exam homework and student assignments?
Yeah, exactly. AI can help by automatically grading quizzes or even giving feedback on essays, so students get quicker guidance. AI can also generate practice questions tailored to what student struggles with most. It's like having a personal coach, but for every subject.
Yes, right. Okay, so what impact could AI reduce education inequality around the world? Why not?
Yeah, it could be really transformative. In places with fewer resources, AI can bring in top tier learning materials and expert guidance. It can bridge gaps between urban and rural education and even help standardize quality. So a student in one country could access the same high quality curriculum as someone in another. It's really a global equalizer.
Okay, how can parents support their children in using AI
Yeah,
responsibly for learning?
exactly. AI can give parents tools to better track progress, understand their child's learning style, and even access resources to support learning at home. So it really brings them into the educational process in a meaningful way. They can become partners in their child's growth, not just passive observers.
Okay. If you could design an AI teacher, what features would it have?
Ooh, that's a really interesting thought. I think an AI teacher would need to prioritize flexibility, adapting to each student's pace and needs. It would also have to be designed with empathy, so it can recognize when a student is frustrated or needs encouragement. And of course, it would need a rich, dynamic curriculum, so it's not just static, but always evolving with the student.
Can you explain difference? Uh,
Yeah,
can
I'm really
AI
glad that's
teacher,
helpful.
like I said, AI teacher replace uh, replace like
Exactly.
human teacher.
Right, exactly, but only to a certain extent. AI can handle a lot of the repetitive tasks and personalized learning, but it really can't replace the empathy, mentorship, and spontaneity that a human teacher brings. So, best of breed collaboration between AI and human teachers.
Okay. So, what subject could A teach most effectively, and which subject still need a human teacher?
Yeah, that's a key balance. AI is fantastic for providing data, customizing practice, and freeing up time. But a human teacher is crucial for setting a vision, inspiring students, and providing that real time emotional support. So AI should be a tool that amplifies a teacher's role, not takes it away.
Okay. So, how do you imagine classroom will look 10 or 20 years from now?
Oh, that's a really exciting vision. I think classrooms will be a blend. AI will be seamlessly integrated, providing personalized teachers will be facilitators of creativity, hybrid, where students can interact with global peers and access endless resources. So it'll be really dynamic.
Okay. So, what impact could AI have on exam, homework, student assignments?
Yeah, exactly. AI can generate personalized practice problems, give instant feedback on homework, and even help with exam prep by identifying which topics a student struggles with most. So it's like a personalized tutor for every subject right at their fingertips.
Okay. What skills should students develop to thrive in AI-driven future?
Yeah, that's crucial. I think skills like critical thinking, creativity, digital literacy, and adaptability will be key. Students will need to know how to use AI responsibly, analyze information critically, and work collaboratively with both humans and AI. So it's really about being flexible and lifelong learners.
Okay, so ChatGPT, if you could give one advice for teachers, so what would it
I'd
be?
Of course. I'd say stay curious and open to learning yourself. AI is a tool, but your human insight, creativity, and connection are irreplaceable. So embrace AI, but keep nurturing those personal relationships with your students. They need both.
Yes, absolutely right. So,
I'm so glad that resonated. If anything else comes up, whether it's about tech, teaching, or even just brainstorming ideas, I'm right here.
okay, so thank you so much, ChatGPT, for this amazing discussion. This discussion has inspired me to embrace innovation while recognizing the irreplaceable value of human educators. So thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights and advice, ChatGPT.
Ah, you're so welcome. I'm really glad it gave some clarity and inspiration.